Let me give you the 7 life hacks that helped me live a rich girl lifestyle in my 20s. This is where I lived in 2018. I had just quit my 9 to 5 to start my own business. By 2020, I was making almost $50,000 a month, which let me travel the world and do the things I actually wanted to do. Stop using the word expensive. You might not know this, but the words you use shape your reality. When you use the word expensive, you're putting yourself in victim state. You're telling yourself, I don't make enough money to afford this. Instead of saying expensive, say expansive. Notice how different it feels the next time you say that. Number 2, invest in your business before you invest in a handbag. So many women have their priorities all wrong where they go broke trying to look rich. You can choose to spend $3,000 in Louis Vuitton and be $3,000 down the drain, or you can choose to invest that $3,000 in starting a business and have a business that makes you $3,000 a month. That, ladies, is the difference between an asset and a liability that the self-made rich girlies know about. Number 3, stop being so obsessed about celebrity gossip. Celebrity gossip is one of the most toxic things that you can do, in my opinion, because you're getting a cheap dopamine hit and it takes away from you wanting to level up as a woman. Like, if I can get instant gratification out of making fun of Hailey Bieber, I'm not gonna get satisfaction out of reading a book or starting a side hustle, which is what will actually give you a rich girl lifestyle. Life rule number 4, integrity. You have to ingrain it in you that you will always do what you say you'll do. If you always break promises to yourself, you'll eat away at your confidence because you don't trust yourself anymore. Eventually, your word doesn't mean much, whether it's to yourself or to other people. I want you to start being healthily entitled. In life, we get exactly what we think we deserve. If you believe you're entitled to a nice lifestyle and making good money, what happens is your subconscious will start changing your behaviors until you make that your reality. That's how manifestation works. Cut out that friend. I know you have a friend in your life right now that does not support your vision, and she always finds those small ways to make fun of you. Let me tell you why. It's because she senses that you're leveling up, and it's a lot easier for her to drag you back down to her level than it is for her to be inspired by your actions. And I'm sorry, but a natural part of leveling up is losing friends, but you're gonna make new ones in the process who have the same mindsets. Finally, necessity. Let me tell you the truth that you are not ready to hear. You wanna make 6 figures, but you do not want it bad enough right now. Because if you did, you'd be showing up online and starting your side hustle, but instead you're spending your free time watching Netflix and shopping. I'm telling you that because growth isn't always easy to hear. Whenever your goals are just a nice to have, you will slack off. I want you to pretend that someone is holding a gun to your head right now and said to you, if you don't make your first $10,000 a month in your side hustle, I'm gonna pull the trigger. If your goals are now a necessity instead of a nice to have, then what would you do? Now go do those things.